Let's talk about the Canada Recovery Sickness Benefit, the CRSB. It provides 6 weeks of income support to employees who have COVID-19 or need to self-isolate due to COVID-19, or have an underlying health condition that puts them at greater risk of getting COVID-19. The sickness benefit is available until May 7th, 2022. Let's talk about who can apply. You can. If you are unable to work or have missed at least 50% of your scheduled work week because you are self-isolating for one of the following reasons. Number 1, you are sick with COVID-19 or may have COVID-19. Number 2, you are advised to self-isolate due to COVID-19. Number 3, you have an underlying health condition that puts you at a greater risk of getting COVID-19. For just a second, let's talk about who can advise you to stay home due to your health condition. Number 1, a medical practitioner. Number 2, a nurse practitioner. Number 3, a person in authority. That could be your employer. So if somebody here at the DRC were to ask you to self-isolate, perhaps due to COVID cases on a shift that you worked, then we would be somebody that could ask you to stay home and you would qualify for this benefit. And number 4, the government or your public health authority. You cannot receive any other applicable benefits from the government or sick pay from your employer at the same time as you're collecting this sickness benefit. You must have earned at least $5,000 in 2019, 2020, or 2021, or in the 12 months before the date that you apply for the benefit. If your reason for needing the sickness benefit is a result of international travel, for example, you're on a travel quarantine, then you do not qualify for the sickness benefit. Also, if you've applied for or received any of the other benefits that are available right now, you cannot apply for this benefit, so there is no double dipping. You must live in Canada with a valid social insurance number and be at least 15 years old in order to collect the benefit. Now let's talk about how this benefit works. Each sickness claim covers 1 week. When you apply, you'll receive a $500 payment for that period, and you'll actually get $450 after taxes are withheld. The CRSB does not renew automatically. If your situation continues, you must apply each week for the benefit. You may apply for any eligible 1-week period for up to 60 days after the period has ended. You can apply for a maximum of 6 weeks between September 27th, 2020 and May 7th, 2022. And these 6 weeks do not have to be taken consecutively. You cannot apply retroactively for periods that are closed. That means you definitely have to make your claim within the 60 days. If you become sick or you have to self-isolate due to COVID-19 partway through a period, you can only apply for the period if you missed more than 50% of that work week. If you missed less than that, you need to wait to apply for the next eligibility period. Although the CRA withholds 10% of the benefit prior to paying you, 10% may not be all of the tax you need to pay. If it's possible in your situation, save another $50 per week for when you do your taxes. That way, if you are owing more money, you will have the money to return.